So I think it's fair to say that it has now become common knowledge that a large majority of real estate agents fail horribly. And I think only a couple years ago, the number used to be around 80% of real estate agents quitting or putting in an early retirement within their first 5 years of becoming an agent. And not only as of 2021 and moving into 2022, not only has that number increased, as in the percentage of agents quitting increased, but instead of it being the first 5 years, that number has now dropped. So the duration itself has dropped. And I believe it's come to specifically just one core thing within business as in within real estate business, and the way the modern agent handles their real estate business that's led to the failure of the modern agent as we know it, and the modern agent's business as we know it. So that's what I want to delve into in this specific video, is understanding what that one thing that's causing agents to fail is, and the radical shift that can be done to prevent you, if you are a property professional watching this, this YouTube channel was made for real estate agents, for property professionals, essentially helping them remove themselves from all the tedious tasks that go on with being a real estate agent, thereby helping them automate, delegate, and essentially remove themselves from their business and save them tons of hours every single week. But in order to do that, you need to make sure that your business has a less likely chance of failing. And that's what we'll be talking about in this video. I'll cut to the slideshow right now, but I want to give you 5 seconds of black screen silence to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the family, and once you have done those things, let's jump into this video. Agents versus their clients' new beliefs. And this is combating how modern agents are suffering trying to manage or work with their new clients, even though their new clients have new built-in beliefs, such as, for example, beliefs centered around response time and service delivery, because it's been so ingrained in our culture for immediate gratification and immediate results that your clients now expect, your clients as a real estate agent, that is, now expect you to provide them A1 service, to answer all their emails or messages within minutes, if not seconds. And they're essentially trying to build a one-on-one relationship with you. They want, when they're working with you, they want to feel as if they're the only client you have. And the issue with that is it's very, very, very hard to scale. Because take this for mind. You have you have five deals that are about to become deals. So 5 of these people, they haven't signed on the dotted line yet. And say you have like 3, 4, 6 deals that are already on market. So you have like 3 listings already on the MLS. And your situation is every single last one of these people want to be treated as if they're the only people you have, or they're the only clients or potential clients that you have. If that's the case, they're all constantly, calling you, messaging you, asking you for help, asking you for this. And it's as if they berate your service just because you can't meet their expectations. And the truth is, like most people's expectations, they're unrealistic. So how does the modern agent go from hating their job and failing at their job to succeeding in their job and actually finding enjoyment in what they do. Because you either you either jumped into being a property professional for the commissions, or because you love helping people find their dream homes. And I'm here to help both of you, both the person who's out here looking for more commissions and the person who just jumped into real estate to help people find their dream home. So let's jump into it. So this right here just talked a bit about what I was talking about earlier, which is the fact that prospects expect that 24/7 support and that one-to-one help, which is very hard to achieve at scale, and is what really prevents you to end up generating more leads, because at some point you will hit a cap. So for example, let's say you have two deals, right? Two deals, that means you have two clients. And after helping these clients and providing them this like one-to-one help, providing them the 24/7 support, you have about like 3-4 hours free to do whatever you want. And with that 3 to 4 hours, you decide to cold call instead, right? In my country, cold calling has become illegal, South Africa, due to the, I forgot, it's on the tip of my tongue, Property Act. Due to the Property Act, it became illegal in June. Is it June or July? 1st of June 2021. But apart from that, let's say you have like 3 to 4 hours to cold call. And then from that cold calling endeavors, you get another 3, let's say 1. 1 would be the most realistic number, but let's say 3, right? Let's say you're in a cold caller, right? You get like 3 deals done in 3 hours of cold calling. Awesome. So now you went from 2 deals to 5 deals. So now you have 5 deals you need to manage. That's 5 deals that all need 24/7 support and one-to-one help. Well, now you just went from having 3 hours to cold call to not having a single hour to cold call and barely being able to offer one-to-one help. So you end up realizing and seeing just how much of a ceiling this becomes to your business's growth when having to live and achieve your clients' new paradigm, their new beliefs. Now imagine having to offer that, like as I said, with hundreds of leads. That's per agent. Because right now what we talked about is if this person is now a client, right? They've signed on the dotted line and they're now a client. So now you're like, okay, since I'm going to be getting my money in, might as well, give this person one-to-one help. But your leads still expect that one-to-one help as well. People who haven't signed on the dotted line, who are just prospects, who are just client opportunities, still expect that one-to-one 24/7 support. And I know that a lot of agents, unlike us here at BK Media, a lot of them choose to rather have, instead of a handful of high quality leads, would rather have a high volume of unqualified leads. So imagine having that high amount of leads, that high volume, hundreds of leads, and every single last one wants you to spend hours with them, just getting to know them and building that rapport, that one-to-one service. It is nearly impossible. And I want to state that 53% of online leads come in at 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., right? So 53% of online leads come in between the hours where you think you're meant to be off. And 33% come between Saturday and Sunday. And a person is 45 more times likely if you reach out within 5 minutes versus 30 minutes. And you start to realize just how impossible a work-life balance or work-life harmony becomes in this situation. More importantly, instead of a work-life harmony, you end up just loathing what you do because you're working 24/7 and you still can't meet deadlines or do what needs to be done. Because imagine having to spend your Saturday, Sunday, 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. working, even between that having to go to meetings and still working as well. And even though all you do is just call leads that come in, we can all agree that it's hard to do and it's hard to it's hard to keep up with. And your system is truly the backbone of your real estate business. And that's something untold that a lot of real estate agents would prefer to ignore, right? It's one of those untold truths that it's implied, but even though it's implied, you still need to say it out loud so you acknowledge the fact and your conscience that your system is the backbone. And your system, meaning your appointment generation system, the way you generate your leads, the way you generate your appointments, your follow-up sequence. When somebody says, hey, follow up with me, or when somebody for some reason just ghosts you, how do you get that lead to come back into your pipeline, right? How do you get them back into your ecosystem? That's your follow-up sequence, as well as your qualification ability. If you get 1,000 leads that come in tomorrow, how are you going to qualify them? Because I can tell you right now, not every single last one of those 1,000 people will sell their home, right? Probably 10, 100 if like if Christmas came early, 100, right? But we look at a round number of like 10 to about 20 of them are looking to sell their home, right? Maybe even 5. But is your system built to actually qualify 1,000 people and then tell you, okay, out of 1,000 people, you can only talk to 10 of them. These are only 10 that are qualified. These are only 20 that are qualified out of 1,000. And most agents don't have this built in, right? So, for example, if 1,000 people were to come in, they'd have to talk to each person individually for like at least 5 minutes before they can qualify them. Imagine 5 minutes times 1,000. That's 5,000. I was using my head for math. That's 5,000. That's a lot of hours being spent. And that's just the qualification ability, let alone actually having to generate those 1,000 leads coming in. And how you do this, how you actually build a system that will be a backbone, right? Because we've had our agents come in sort of BK Media and use our system as a backbone to their own business and start to scale their business as well, while also reducing their time. And think to yourself, if you could automate and delegate, you'd be able to scale your business. That means do more deals while reducing the amount of time you're needed within your business. And that's incredible. And most people think when I say reduce the amount of time you're needed within your business, I mean, okay, awesome, you can go play golf for the rest of the day and only work 2 hours a day. But what it really means is you can work 2 hours a day, and if you want to increase the amount of work you're doing, you can, but it's not compulsory. And it's a big mindset shift that I've seen with agents when it comes to having to work 10 hours a day because you have no choice. You have to work 10 hours a day. Otherwise, you won't be able to put food on the table. And working 8, 9 hours a day, sometimes 7 hours a day, because you choose to work 7 hours a day. And it's an incredible feeling knowing that, today I'm not feeling so well. I'd rather not work today. And not having any sort of stress of, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, but I'm sick and I have to push myself out of bed and do something I know won't make me, I know I won't enjoy doing. But like I said, all of that can be solved with automation and delegations, because once you have actually implemented automation and delegation within your business, well, then you've allowed yourself to actually have a real estate business that provides you freedom and also scaling, because that's truly the goal. Being able to scale your business to close more deals while reducing the amount of time you're needed within your business. So if you found this video valuable and you enjoyed it, go ahead, hit the subscribe button that should be right underneath me. And the video that's right next to me, I went ahead and I handpicked that for you because I feel it's just a great segue to diving deeper from this video that you just watched. So I will check you on that next video. Cheers.